Hey everybody, look, it's Rose O'Neal. It's Rose O'Neal. And who is this Rose O'Neal? Well, this Rose O'Neal is a white supremacist, Confederate racist pile of shit. The Civil War erupts and she's in Washington, D.C. being a little gossiping socialite. And guess what? She's on the side of the white supremacist, so-called insurrectionist. A bunch of treasonous, traitorous sons of bitches. You're against America? You're against the president? You're against the United States of America? Because you're such a white supremacist pile of fucking shit? Holy shit. So what happened on October 1st, 1864? This is Rose O'Neal Greenhouse. Well, Rose O'Neal Greenhouse, she had $2,000 worth of gold. She went to France or Britain or something, wrote a book about how she was captured by the North in the first year of the abolitionist rule. But she has $2,000 in gold somehow, and she's got a bunch of dispatches, and she drowns. When the blockade runner she's traveling with goes aground near Fort Fisher, North Carolina, they're afraid of some Union boats. Oh shit, are those Union ships? And so the blockade runner is going to go aground, which means they got too close to the embankment, and then they were just stuck on the embankment. And then guess what Rose O'Neal does afterwards? This is near Fort Fisher, North Carolina. Well, she just gets one of those small boats, right? On the Titanic, you had all those little boats all over the place, right? To make sure. So she just took one of the small boats, and then she was trying to get away on one of them small boats, and then it also sank. It overturned. And then she's going to drown. And then she's going to drown in the sea, in the river. I don't know exactly where she drowned. But that's Rose O'Neal, you piece of shit. You want to fight a war against your own country, you piece of shit. You want to be a white supremacist. You want to say the black man is not a man, you fucking racist, dumb motherfucker. God damn. I mean, can you imagine how big of a fucking moron? You know, racism does appeal to the uneducated. The uneducated are a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. So you think the uneducated are going to start caucusing and running a civil society? You think the uneducated are going to push for written ballads? Rose O'Neal Greenhouse was a white supremacist, and she was fighting a war against the United States of America. Now, there's some people in Kentucky today that think that the Confederacy actually won, right? 1865, they fucking lost bigger than shit. We've been electing president after president after president. Imagine you live in a pocket of Kentucky, and you're a racist, child-abusing pile of shit, and not one single fucking person has ever told you, hey, well, have you ever thought about being a good mother? You ever thought about being a good father, where you don't abuse and oppress and molest your kids? You ever thought about not being a racist, anti-Semitic pile of shit? Not one single person ever told that fucking moron. You can live in northern Kentucky and think that the Confederacy won. What a fucking idiot. What a fucking dumbass pile of shit. Not only are you a racist white supremacist, but you're a fucking moron. You're a goddamn moron. Not one single person said, hey, you know that whole Confederacy thing is bullshit. That whole Confederacy thing, that didn't actually happen. That they lost, it happened, but we haven't had the Confederacy for 150 years, you stupid bitch. But the propaganda and the Confederate flag, and it's so typical. It's the dominant culture is a Confederate culture. All you need is a strong man. You just need a strong man to obey. You can't think for yourself. What? American democracy, constitutionalism, Bill of Rights. Just obey the king. Some of these piles of shit would definitely been on the fucking side of the British and the Confederacy and Nazis. These are America's holy wars, and there's people out there that would say the best wars that America has fought, they would be on the side of the wicked motherfuckers. So not only are you a wicked racist pile of shit, but you're against my country, you're against my nation state, you're against the United States of America. And I bet you the same motherfuckers will just say, contradiction, these colors don't run. Which colors? Your fucking goddamn Confederate flag color, motherfucker? Because USA, these colors don't run, don't tread on me, because fuck the Confederacy, fuck the Nazis, and fuck the British redcoat sons of bitches. I like that we got a Bill of Rights. I like that there's federalism and the rule of law. I like freedom and democracy. Yeah, I'll take a constitution. Thank you very much, Rose O'Neal Green. How? Rose O'Neal married a northerner, and then he died, out of nowhere. And then she's just still fucking doing her fucking thing. Look at her stoic face. You think this piece of shit has ever cared about anybody or anything except for her fucking self? Look at that piece of shit. Just love me and take care of me. That's all that really matters. That's all I care about. Her sunken ass face. She's all malnourished and shit. It don't matter. She's got that pussy power. She got that little secret power of Lori Vallow. Lori Vallow has such strong pussy power. She was able to get a stranger to kill his wife and her 2 kids. That's some power. That's some strong ass pussy power. So when Candace Owens says that we live in a matriarchy and it's awful, could you imagine living with the fucking Lori Vallow or living with the goddamn Rose O'Neal Greenhouse? Oh, you're a white supremacist, huh? Because your genetics are the best? You look skinny and frail. You look like you're puking out your meals every goddamn day. That's all right. I'll just skate by on my looks. Just skate by on the looks, huh? And then some people will say, well, we're fighting for a woman. The white supremacist? Criminal piece of shit? That was a spy. She was carrying $2,000 worth of gold for the Confederacy. Rose O'Neal headed back to America on August 19th, 1864 aboard the Condor. So that's interesting, a British blockade runner. On October 1st, as the Condor reached the mouth of Cape Fear River near Wilmington, North Carolina, the captain thought he spotted Union ships. Attempting to escape the ships, the Condor became grounded. Greenhow and 2 other Confederate agents, worried about being captured, requested a rowboat from the captain and started paddling toward the shore. The rowboat capsized. Weighted down by the gold, Rose drowned. Oh, you can't take it with you, Rose O'Neal. And it's not even Rose. Her actual name is something else. Maria Rosetta. Maria Rosetta. I've only known you as Maria Rosetta. I'm not going to call you a rose. You're not a rose. You're a thorn on a rose. A rose by any other name. Her body was found several days later, was buried with full military honors by the Confederacy. They said she was a spy. What, she started this fucking CIA and shit? She's no Nathan Hale. You think she was like, I only regret that I only have one life to give for the Confederacy. Respect my authority with the Confederacy. I only regret I only have one life to give. Nope. Nathan Hale's a fucking badass who stared down the British fucking redcoats just so old fucking Rose O'Neal, old fucking Maria Rosetta can be a fucking dick. A white supremacist pile of shit. Oh, you're a Confederate, huh? Well, as long as you're not going to overthrow our government. Oh, you're going to overthrow the U.S. government too? Okay. Well, as long as you're not a racist pile. Wow, you're a Confederate racist pile of shit who wants to overthrow our government. You're against our presidency. You're against our Constitution and our Bill of Rights. Lincoln said we need to start a religion where we have reverence for our laws, because we're going to lose every goddamn thing. The Bill of Rights is a part of the Constitution, which means those laws are stronger than any of these other, Title 18 fucking laws. After her death, she became a revered symbol for the Confederate cause and left a legacy of Confederate espionage. Rose O'Neal had a very storied life. She's just in and out, over here, over there. She's going to get arrested. And then she's going to be inside the jail. And then apparently there's like 48 other women. And then P.G.T. Beauregard somehow is a part of the damn story. Alan Pinkerton, was following one of the Union federal fucking officers. And then the Union federal officer was a fucking spy. He had to be a fucking piece of shit. They were sitting there whispering. And then Alan Pinkerton tried to follow him down, to flag him down to see what he was about. And he ran. And then Union soldiers is going to arrest Alan Pinkerton. Alan Pinkerton is like Abraham Lincoln's private mercenary army. You had what, the Knowlton Rangers, and so his was the Pinkertons. But he got arrested, and Alan Pinkerton is going to have to bribe a guard. Then he was able to send a message to Thomas A. Scott, an assistant secretary of war. So he told Scott, Thomas A. Scott, and eventually I guess he told the War Department, and then they arrested the officer, and then he was able to get out of... But that's crazy. Alan Pinkerton, the head of not the War Department, but like a secret service, like a private army. Abraham Lincoln's private army, the head of the private army, is going to get arrested by Union men. And when he's in jail, he bribed a guard. Here, I'll give you $50. Can I just pass a message along to this Thomas A. Scott, the Assistant Secretary of War? Then she's in jail, and then like she keeps on passing messages out. Somehow they printed up her note in one of the fucking papers in the South, and then she was able to meet up with Jefferson Davis, and she's got a Confederate flag waving out the window, and she was able to use colored flags as some kind of coded fucking messaging scheme while she was in the jail. So incredible. She's being locked up, and yet she's still getting all her amenities, and she doesn't seem to feel afraid whatsoever. You're a white supremacist, fucking idiot, moron, piece of shit, wicked motherfucker. You're a wicked white supremacist. You don't think the black man is a man. You know black man's the original man, you dumb piece of shit. Whatever you are, you're just a piece of the black man. You are just a goddamn mutated albino. You're the recessive version of the black man. So if you don't even think the black man's a man, then you're, that much farther down. And what an idiot. How the fuck can you sit there and say that the black man isn't a man? You fucking moron. You fucking idiot. You stupid ass pile of shit. I'm sitting there thinking, like, what could their possible argument be? Well, he's actually a hippopotamus. No, that is a human. That is a Homo sapien. That is a man. That is a human. What are you talking about? That's a giraffe. It's a hippopotamus giraffe. It's a bumblebee. It's not a bumblebee. So, October 1st, 1864, I guess God went ahead and got rid of Rose O'Neal. She tried to take all that gold with her. My beautiful gold! My beautiful, beautiful gold. It reminded me of that one guy who jumped out of an airplane with all that cocaine strapped to him. Why not just release some of the cocaine packets? I guess when you threw your chute up and it didn't go out, then he's just flying down with all them fucking cocaine packets. He had like 50 to 100 pounds of cocaine strapped to his body. And so they're just going to find a parachuter with a whole shit ton of cocaine. A dead, he's smacked into the pavement and cocaine all over the place. Don't you have a backup chute? And why not drop the cocaine so you can fucking live, man? I'll just land on the cocaine. No, I'll just eat the gold. I'll just eat the gold and live on the gold. My beautiful, beloved gold. No, I can't go on not without my beautiful, beloved gold. Why was she weighted down? And then, can't you swim yourself, you piece of shit? Find a log or something, hang on to a log for a long time. Well, I guess we'll just have to hold on to this gold while we drown.